So I changed my name a few times. I don't know if anybody saw that. I used to be Matt Skunk, now I'm Sims. Kind of regret changing it to Sims for a few reasons. It's part of my name, part of my real name, and it's also a fly fishing company. So I felt a little weird putting it as Sims, and I'm really heavily considering changing it, maybe just back to what it was, or to something new. If anybody has any suggestions or ideas on that, I'm open to it. Basically just went live today, kind of talked to myself out here, make some plans that I can go back and look at later if I need to, and just talk to you, the viewers, for a little bit. Actually stayed home sick from work today because my workplace is really good actually, but there are some hazardous materials that I work with, and every now and then I do have some trouble with my lungs and my breathing from it. So last night I was up really at all weird hours of the morning and the night, coughing and not breathing well. So I've just been going through some personal things like that, which have been limiting me within my channel and within my life. But it's a beautiful spring day here. There's nothing nicer in life, I don't care who you are, than looking at spring flowers. So that is what we are doing out here at one of my favorite places. There's nobody out here. I just cut the grass here. It looks really nice. Ooh, we got a couple hawks. A hawk and a crow. Not the most interesting nature, but it's something. Anyway, where was I? So I stayed home from work today. Been resting and recovering a little bit. I actually woke up at my apartment around noon. Hello. Geo Supremus. Hello, bro. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Anyway, I woke up to the maintenance guys really banging on my front door because I was asleep, recovering from some illness. And that's my least favorite way to wake up, is somebody really aggressively knocking at my door. It's really unpleasant. But we made it through, made some coffee, got some food. Just out here trying to really make plans for the spring for fishing. This isn't really a fishing spot, although I have fished here before. This is just kind of my nature relaxing spot. So my plans for the channel, bro, be a gamer, you be a good gamer. Thank you. I love gaming and I love Call of Duty Black Ops. So maybe I will post some gaming, who knows? Really, my channel is mostly fishing, and fishing is one of my top 3 passions. Gardening, fishing. I really like fitness too, but I don't really post a lot of fitness stuff or anything like that because I'm not that fit. So I think it'd be kind of weird pretending to do that. So I'm just looking forward to this spring for some really good fishing and everything. Things are just coming alive here in Ohio. A lot of dandelions and flowers. Beautiful pink flowers. My goal for the spring is to do way more catch and cook fishing videos. Hopefully catch more crappie and eat that because I just love eating fresh fish. Hi Yvette, good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping. to my live stream, stopping by my live stream, where we're just doing some planning for our channels for the spring, what we want to focus on, getting some nature. You have a question, please ask. I will keep talking about my plans. So another thing I wanted to talk to you about, talk to the subscribers about today. First of all, thank you so much for subscribing and watching, because even though my channel is really small, I think we have a lot of potential here and a lot of room for growth. So it'll be really fun to just have a small channel and have the freedom to do whatever I want. And it's been really fun so far. But thanks for being here. Feel free to ask whatever question you have. And where was I? So another thing I wanted to ask about, or talk to you about, sorry, is my tech issues that I've been having that have been limiting my channel a little bit. My computer is over 10 years old now, my MacBook Pro, so it's been really slow. I'm wondering if you are a Christian, because I am agnostic and I was looking for a different perspective. I was just reading a chat there. Yes, I am Christian, but I am relatively open-minded with that sort of thing. And I don't really think religion or politics is something that is the best thing to be discussed in the public arena. So in my opinion, I really appreciate your question. I think it's a good question, but just not really entirely appropriate, because the whole point of my channel really is like focusing on nature and on fishing, practical things like that, and how to do outdoors activities. Bro, you look like Trump. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Definitely a little bit. But thanks for being here, NV72. Not the most exciting place I'm at. I'm gonna go walk down, try to find some water down there, so stay tuned here. Thanks for the comments, though. I really appreciate that. Even if you're joking around or whatever, it's all good. I do the same thing. I comment a little bit too much on YouTube. A lot of my comments I make are probably not that productive, so. Oh, we got someone from the Netherlands in the chat. That is amazing. I would love to go to the Netherlands. I'm in Ohio in the United States, state of Ohio. So back to my channel plans here. I'd really like to make improvements in my video production and my technology. That's really a big weakness for me with my YouTube channel, because I love going fishing, I love outdoors, and I've been doing that stuff anyway. So really I've just been trying to capture the things I normally do on video. And I'm usually by myself. Well, I'm always by myself when I'm fishing. So it's been a lot of learning and adapting, and not entirely that much success so far with it, in all honesty. So this spring and this summer, I'm really doubling down on making videos and editing videos. I usually do photography and edit still photos. That's really what I do most of the time. So for me, video editing is much harder and way newer. iShowSpeed lives there. Reading the chat box again. I don't know, NV72. I don't know who iShowSpeed is. NV72 says, if you want to go to the Netherlands, would you try the green stuff in Amsterdam? Yes, I would, absolutely. 100%. Okay, so there's a river down here that I'm walking to. It's really nice out. So that's really what I want my channel to be, is something simple. Nothing to do with religion or politics, anything like that. We're just out here doing fishing, exploring. Fishing's the #1 thing I want to do on my channel. And I love cooking fish, eating fish. But if there's any other outdoor stuff that you'd like to see from me, maybe even some hunting type of stuff in the future, let me know, because at some point I do want to branch out from fishing and do maybe some duck hunting, something like that. So let me know if you guys think that would be good at all. And bear with me if I seem a little scatterbrained. I will get better at staying on topic. Try to get better at keeping the same camera angle, not switching so much. So, NV72 asks, how late is it there? It is 23:09, so 11 p.m. in Netherlands. It's 5:11 p.m. here in the US. And he or she asks, would you go deer hunting? Yes, I would love to go deer hunting. I don't know much about deer hunting, but I am really good at rifle shooting. I have a lot of experience with firearms for sport shooting and some hunting. And I've also been boar hunting in Florida. I used to live in Florida. And if you look at my profile picture right now for YouTube, it's a picture of palm trees, because I love the tropical landscape so much in Florida. And I used to live there for 12 years. Really sorry about the camera work today. It hasn't been that good. And I would really like to do this on my actual camera next time, possibly. So getting back to your question, N72, I've been hunting before, but not for deer. I've shot a wild boar in Florida, and I've shot groundhogs out west on a ranch out west, which is more like pesting. We don't really call that hunting in the US. We call that pesting, which is if you have a farm, shooting things like boars, rats, groundhogs, gophers, these kinds of things. Well, excuse me, I don't know a lot about hunting, and I forgot I was live here, and I shouldn't say these things because, well, not everything is legal in certain places for pesting. But yeah, that's what a lot of people do. Obviously, things like rats or coyotes, you can shoot those. And wild boars, you can shoot those. Pretty much, as far as I know, that's illegal kind of everywhere. Yeah, this is getting to be a nicer part of the park. The good thing about my city where I live There's so many nature trails everywhere. It's really easy to get outside. Look at this. These leeks or whatever they are. Smells so good. Green onion. There's actually a lot of fish in here. I was not expecting that. There are so many fish in there. Yeah, I just didn't really feel like bringing all my gear out and going fishing right away today because I kind of had a rough, sick day at home. I really came outside more to heal myself and relax. Is that poison ivy? Nope. Looks like it though. Okay, try not to get scratched in the face. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot else to say for today. But to my subscribers out there, thank you for giving me a shot. Not a whole lot going on today. Just thought I'd check in and update you on my channel. So really, fishing is a big part of my life, and we're just gonna stick with that for now. The gardening hasn't been going as well for me recently because of my living situation. I live in an apartment and don't have a house to rent at the moment. So I can't really garden on a balcony or anything like that. I don't even have a balcony. All I have is indoor space at the moment to use. So I do some gardening, house plants and whatever, but not really that much. But yeah, it's been fun. And I was gonna say regarding the tech issues I've been having with editing, that those are gonna be fixed soon because I know somebody who's getting rid of their MacBook Pro because they don't need it. And he's gonna give it to me to use for my channel. And it's gonna be way faster than my current MacBook Pro, which is a 2015, and it's slowing down a lot. So there's that. And also, just being honest, my iPhone 13 is really holding me back lately. I've been an iPhone person forever, but here lately, they've really been letting me down. And the tech issues that I do have on my iPhone with my keyboard, autocorrect, things like that, I've been trying to fix them for months now to no avail. And every time I look into these issues, even if I use ChatGPT to try to fix these issues, I come up to a brick wall pretty much. So looks like I just have to go buy a new phone, you guys. Not that I want to stream from my phone all the time, but I really just want better communication for things like editing my shorts and posting my shorts, YouTube shorts. So yeah, some fish getting attacked down there. I mean, there's some stuff going on here, you know. I didn't think I'd really see much, but there's a big trout looking thing right there. Fishing in Ohio is a lot better than people think, I'll tell you that. And it's cold today. I got my jacket on. Oops, sorry for the camera work. I got my jacket on, long pants. I dress like it's winter time in the spring because it just gets so cold. Really nice view. But yeah, thank you so much, NV, for stopping by. Shout out to the Netherlands. I've definitely got Netherlands in my family history, so you're my long lost cousin, NV. Much love. So that was a really kind of successful stream for me. Getting some people in here. Totally understand that nobody stayed too long. I mean, wasn't really anything that exciting going down here. But just fun to get out, get your boots muddy. Make something, you know? There's some big fish in there right now. Those are probably creek chub. They look kind of like a little trout. Could be a trout though, for all I know. So yeah, guys, I'll probably come back here soon with a little fly rod. Try to catch some of these guys. One of those fish in there has got like a big stripe on them. And those other two are different, so pretty damn cool spot, I gotta say. Really clear. In Ohio, you always got these red bricks everywhere. Typical Midwestern creek. Always a red brick in the mix. So yeah, feedback in the comments, you guys. Please like, please send this to somebody. Send this to your dad. Try to find a crawfish or something. It's probably not the best camera angle. I do apologize. Let's see what this water feels like. It feels really good. Nice and cold. So I covered pretty much everything I wanted to cover today. Just kind of going over some of my trials and tribulations and plans for summer. I definitely want to go back to Florida soon. Do some live streams from Florida. I was going to do some lives from Florida, but got so busy with my old friends from school that we got beer, you know, went out to the beach and stuff, and it was hard to stay focused. So yeah, definitely gonna do that. Definitely gonna post more long videos. I wanna post maybe a whole trip, post my whole trip to Florida in a video and include all different types of little clips in there and just post it as like a 20-minute video. And hopefully that will be better than just doing shorts every time. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope anybody who watches this has a good week. And I hope if you have a channel, I hope you're posting and pursuing whatever it is that you want to pursue. All right. Shout out to the Netherlands. And shout out to Copenhagen and the farmers, the Dutch farmers, who grow the best veggies and flowers. Okay, bye everybody. Thanks so much. See you next time.